Welcome back, Rangers. We hope you enjoyed spring break because now it's time to lock back in. As the calendar flips to April, that means we've reached the final stretch of the academic year and everything starts to ramp up both in the classroom and in competition.
Preview.
I'm Dominic Liacani, and you're watching the Parkside Press Pass, powered by El Camino Kitchen. Let's begin this week on the baseball diamond, where the Rangers split a thrilling 4-game series against Saginaw Valley State on the road. The Rangers opened the weekend with a 7-2 win on Friday, using a 3-run ninth inning to pull away, with Joe Morowick driving in 2 and Ben Lloyd delivering 2 doubles and scoring twice. Keegan Waters set the tone on the mound with 5 scoreless innings. Saturday saw the Rangers drop both games of a doubleheader, including a walk-off loss in Game 1 despite 2 home runs from Noah Goddard and a 14-4 defeat in Game 2. But Parkside answered in a big way on Sunday, outlasting Saginaw Valley 14-12 in a 10-inning thriller to earn the series split. Joe Morowick led the way with 2 homers and 4 driven in, while Josh Wicker and Ben Lloyd each added 3 hits. The Rangers scored 4 runs in the 10th to put it away. Parkside is now 14-11 overall and 3-5 in GLIAC play. The Rangers return home for their final non-conference series of the year, hosting UIndy for 3 games starting on Friday. Now over to the softball field, where the Rangers would be swept twice in 2 doubleheaders over the weekend, falling on Saturday to Wayne State and then on Sunday to Saginaw Valley State. However, all 4 of these games were as tight as it gets. Saturday's opener in Detroit featured a 12-inning marathon loss, 3-2, where Holly Lowenberg threw a career-long 11 2/3 innings and 201 pitches to keep Parkside in it all afternoon. Game 2 was a 1-0 pitcher's duel with Casey Jo Vermette striking out 10. Sunday in University Center, the Rangers battled back from a 4-0 deficit in Game 1, getting homers from Reese Vala and Mia Johnson to tie it before falling 5-4 late. Game 2 was yet another tight one, a 2-0 loss despite another strong outing from Vermette in the circle. The Rangers now get set to open an 8-game homestand this weekend with 2 GLIAC doubleheaders. They'll face Davenport on Friday and Ferris State on Saturday. Now let's hit the track and field, where both the men's and women's teams open up their outdoor seasons this past weekend on the right foot in St. Louis, split between the SLU Power and Speed Festival, the SLU Billiken Invite, and the Wash U Distance Carnival. Starting on the women's side of things, Friday at SLU was highlighted by a first-place finish in the 4x100 relay from Maida Conrad, Anna Snarek, Danny Reamer, and Rachel Blaskowski. Miranda Winkler and Reamer both finished top 4 in the 100-meter hurdles, while Snorek added a personal best in the 400-meter hurdles. In the field, Analicia Melendez took second in the long jump with a personal best, and Hannah Viles set a program record in the hammer throw. On Saturday at the SLU Billiken Invite, Melendez won the long jump with another personal best. Nayla Taylor won the high jump, and the Rangers added strong distance results at the Wash U Distance Carnival, including top finishes in the 1,500 and 5,000 meters. On the men's side, Friday at SLU saw Ian Libbard win the 100 meters, while Thomas Stiltner and Mate Pesty finished first and second in the 400-meter hurdles. The 4x100 relay team of Jalen Rose, Jalen Nelson, Jaden Rose, and Libbard also took first place. On Saturday at the SLU Billiken Invite, Parkside finished second out of 21 teams, with Libbard winning the 200 meters, Doug Martin taking first in the 1,500 meters at the Wash U Distance Carnival, and the 4x100 relay team claiming another first-place finish. The 4x400 relay also added a second-place result to cap the weekend. Both teams will be back in action April 3rd at the Rex Foster Twilight Invitational at UW-Whitewater. And finally, let's hit the links with both men's and women's golf, who are each playing their final rounds of the Flyers Spring Invitational hosted by Lewis down in Bolingbrook, Illinois today. Through one round, the women currently sit 6th out of 13 teams, led by A.J. Powell, who was 10th individually after a round of 78 yesterday. On the men's side, the Rangers are tied for 4th out of 13 teams, with Ryan Lingelbach also sitting 4th individually after firing a 2/74 yesterday. Looking ahead, the women will travel to Waterloo, Iowa this weekend for the Upper Iowa Spring Invite, while the men will head to Noblesville, Indiana for the Ken Partridge Invite hosted by UIndy on Sunday. To keep up with all things Ranger athletics this week, make sure you head on over to parksiderangers.com/coverage. And hey, if you're feeling hungry, make sure you stop by our friends over at El Camino Kitchen, located off of Highway 41 on 77th Street in Pleasant Prairie. This has been the Parkside Press Pass.